Why do we read dark romance and feel like we have to hide it? If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Laura Ashley and I'm a dark romance writer and reader. And I'm currently working on my debut dark emotional mafia romance novel. And I also write, I'm also writing a music album that goes with the book, as well as character audios. On this channel, you will find playlists of my audios and the songs that I've written, but I also wanted to use this channel to talk about something deeper. So, story time. There was one time I was travelling home after work in London, and I was on the tube. There weren't any seats, so I decided to tuck myself into a little corner and start reading. And I was reading this dark fantasy dragon shifter romance. It was so good, highly recommend. But I didn't realise that this man had come onto the tube and had was standing behind me, reading over my shoulder. I think he must have been at least 6 feet. Throughout that whole tube journey, I had no idea because I was so absorbed in my story. I was just reading on the tube. And it was only after I got off, because I was also travelling with my boyfriend at the time, and after we got off, that's when he told me that the man was reading over my shoulder. And apparently he had a horrified look on his face. And then my now ex-boyfriend was like, "Ooh, what the hell were you reading? That poor guy. God, you and your dragon smut." And the thing that got me wasn't the man reading over my shoulder, although he probably should have minded his own business. But it was how my ex made me feel. Like I should have been embarrassed for what I was reading. But also on another level, it was the minimization. That it was just a silly little book of dragon smarts, that it didn't have anything else to offer or anything of substance to offer. But we know dark romance goes so much deeper than that. So where does that shame come from? For me, it was the Disney princess effect, where I was a huge Disney kid. And so it was very much, I'm going to grow up, find my one true love, get married, and live happily ever after. But then I discovered a book where the MMC pins her against the wall with a hand necklace, growling like mine. And then suddenly I didn't want the prince. I wanted that morally grey villain. The dark romance gave me more than any self-help book ever did. And it taught me what safety actually feels like. And it wasn't the absence of danger. It was the presence of someone who would literally burn the whole entire world before letting anything touch her. It taught me what trust looks like when it's earned, not demanded, and what it means to want something without having to apologise for it. And it helped me connect with parts of myself that I didn't even realise I was hiding. And honestly, that's why I started the Kintsugi Heart Dark Romance Book Club. Because this isn't just a book club. This is a space where we use dark romance as a lens to explore the things that we don't often talk about. Things like desire, power, safety, pleasure, identity. It's about connecting with ourselves on a deeper level, using the books for real conversations regarding women's lives, desires, and freedoms. Every other book club asks, what did you like about the book? But we ask, what did the book unlock in you? What did you discover about yourself that you may not have known before? So consider this your open invitation to join us at the Black Rose Cafe, which is our online home. I'll leave the link in the comments. A safe, no judgment space to talk about these things, meet other dark romance girlies, and of course, obsess over our hot, unhinged, fictional men.
I'll be your shadow, I'll be your shield, even if I'm bleeding out on this battlefield. I keep you safe behind locked doors, but part of me still wants you more. If loving you's what Just don't stop looking at me that way.